Good afternoon, friends. This is Sanjeev Paruthi from TSM, the Safety Master Private Limited. I think you have been watching my post on LinkedIn and other social media platforms, and I am very glad to be connected with you on this video. Through this video today, I am able to bring a topic of safety culture, how to improve the safety culture in a particular organization. First of all, let's understand what is the safety culture. Safety culture is nothing, a culture that management wants to develop to achieve the business goals. When a word gets attached to the culture called safety, so it becomes the safety culture. So what does exactly management wants in safety culture? Management wants zero accident, everybody following the safety practices, doing the best safe behaviors in the company throughout 24/7, 3 shifts. Okay, so this is what is the management perspective. What employee thinks about safety culture? As I told, from the employer's angle, what a company or a management thinks. Now I would like to tell you about what an employee thinks about the safety culture. Employee thinks that when I go to the office, when I go to the factory, I am safe. I am returning to my family safe. This is what employee thinks, and there is no accident in my premises, in my factory or outside. Let us take a small example of an employee coming to the office. When he starts from home, if he is going on a bike and he is not wearing safety helmet, and many other people surrounding him going on the same road are not wearing safety helmets, so this is a bad safety culture. Okay, when he comes to the office and everybody is using industrial safety helmet, and surrounding him all his colleagues and friends are also wearing safety helmets, so this is called good safety culture. It is in a general layman language. Now going further into a technical aspects, how do we develop a good safety culture? Basically, an employee is bound to act safely into the company. This is the policy, this is the objective set up by the management. But due to the pressure at workplace, due to the objectives of production, due to the various work objectives to be achieved, sometimes employee feel that he is not able to meet the safety objectives and safety is not a priority for him. But management doesn't want this. Management wants production and management does not want accident. So employee has to think that he has to do any activity peacefully with safety itself. Now let us see how basically an employee or group of employee move towards a good safety culture. So the first stage is that number of employees or an individual employee becomes aware about safety management system and the safety infrastructure. The second stage would be an employee becomes qualified for performing safety duties. Okay, he becomes qualified through certain certification, through certain courses, through certain coaching, through certain knowledge, through certain exams about safety management system, and he is able to do his job with safety and he is qualified to do that. Third is that he practices safety on the ground. So everything he does with safety. This is called third stage, practice. Fourth stage is service. Service is nothing but giving his advice to others, improving the mindset of other people through his knowledge, through his expertise. So he is giving expertise into the field of the safety by particular mechanism on a particular topic, or complete sphere of 360-degree safety culture. The fifth stage is the number of the employees, the number of the groups are performing the same set of safety activities throughout the company, and then at the fifth stage the safety culture starts getting developed. So in short, if I would like to say that safety is not about the certification, it's all about safety culture, improving the behaviors of the people for improving the safety culture. Now how do we do it? For achieving any KPI in production, as you know, there has to be a particular set of process which is called production process. Similarly, for improving the safety culture, there has to be a set of safety process which can be implemented easily and safety culture gets achieved. So that process in TSM, the Safety Master Private Limited, is called as Safe Behavior Observation Program. So this program we implement for the customers in two ways. One is that we do the train the trainer on this program. Second is that we take the package of behavior based safety implementation, SBOC process, and improve the safety culture in a year up to 70 to 75% score. Now I would like in the closing of this video, I would like you to understand the 5 basic steps of a SBOC process. The first is to set the role and responsibilities and risk council. The second step is, set the KPI of the risk council towards implementing a safety culture process. The third step is implement the SBOC process, SBOC-BBS process, which is called Safe Behavior Observation Program. The fourth step is set up a reward scheme, set up a incentive scheme for the employees, the suggestion scheme for the employees, so that employee can participate into it. Fifth is the review mechanism of the risk council, that review the performance, set up the frequency, and go ahead. If you do all these 5-step process of behavior based safety, then I think your safety culture can be improved very fast. With this, Sanjeev Paruthi is able to end this session of small session of behavior based safety culture improvement session, and I would like you to contact me further anytime. And if you want to conduct this particular session for one day for your people, for your contractors, please do drop your email to me at info@thesafetymaster.com, which would be in my signatures as well. Thank you very much and good luck. Have a great safety culture in your company. Thank you.